Hello there, a very warm welcome to all of you once again. And as we are approaching the end of the year 2021 and we will be entering brand new 2022, I decided to reflect on my life and just see what all has happened in the year gone by. And if I can bring about some kind of changes, some kind of improvements in my life. So while I was just taking a journey backwards, I observed some such things which I felt that I can surely change, I can surely take a challenge for myself, with the help of which I will be able to bring some kind of improvements in these things. So I have decided a challenge for myself which I have named as No Buy Challenge or No Spend Challenge in the year 2022. Now, this particular challenge is not such a challenge where I'm not going to buy anything for the entire year. What I have done is I have curated a list of such items which I'm not going to spend my money on or which I'm not going to buy at all. And you'll be surprised to know that it took me more than 1 month to come to this particular list because I have taken up a proper stepwise process to come to this curated list. And I'm sure if you go through the entire video and if you get to know about my curated list, it will surely motivate you, help you to create some such kind of a list for yourself also if you would like to take up the no buy challenge or the no spend challenge. Now, all of you will surely agree with me that as and when we go through the words like sale or buy one get one free or buy two get two free, there is some kind of thing which goes on inside. There's a lot of adrenaline rush, and because of which we just want to go out, ransack all the shopping malls, and come back home happy, maybe satisfied. And we feel that these things, that is the happiness sales or the sales which are like Thanksgiving sales, are going to bring up some kind of happiness in our lives, are going to bring about some kind of change in our lives. And after coming home, enthusiasm which is there while buying these things remains for a very little while. So that happiness is ephemeral, and after a while we are back in our regular sad mood. So before curating the no buy list for myself, I decided to follow three principles, and these three principles are: be a good steward to your things or your possessions. Number two principle which I decided to follow was use whatever you have. And number three was store at store. Now, once my principles were in place, things were very clear in front of my eyes. So I started going through these three principles. Now, the first principle says that be a good steward of your possessions or your things. So I started taking good care of the things which I already have. I tried just doing and reassessing the kind of things which I already have in my closet. So my dresses, my saris, or maybe my shoes, my makeup supplies, my books. I tried reassessing everything. I tried taking a stock of everything which I have. And after taking a stock of everything, I have reorganized everything in such a way that at least I'll be able to see what are the things which are already there with me, and I have started taking good care of the things which God has given me. Number two principle which I decided to follow was use whatever you have. Now, so many times it happens that whenever we have to go for a party or whenever we have to attend some important meeting, we go out and buy a new dress for ourselves. Instead of that, I have decided to use whatever I already possess, because if my wardrobe is absolutely filled with clothes, it's better I just go there, spend some time, and then take out the things which I already have and use up all the things. And the third thing is store at store. This happens with me so many times that because every day I'm very busy doing so many things, going to office, looking after a lot of other things, I go and buy a lot of things together so that I need not go every now and then to the store. So this year I have decided not to store anything at home, store at store. So go to the store as in when you want to buy something. So here I'm talking about the kitchen supplies or the pantry items. I stored so many things last year thinking that I might not get a chance to go back and buy certain things, so my pantry should be full. So This year I have observed that though I had a lot of kitchen supplies with me, pantry items with me, there were infestation, and I had to put in a lot of time just to look after the things which I had bought and just to use up again, because every now and then whenever I used to go to my pantry to see what all is there and if there is any kind of infestation, I used to put in a lot of time just to clean up that. So I have kept these three principles in front of my eyes before curating a no-buy list for myself. The second process which I have opted for is certain goals, that what exactly is my goal while I am taking up this challenge. So again, while reflecting on my life which has gone by, I have observed again three things. Number one, that most of the times whenever I have off days or I have holidays, I have observed myself either cleaning or decluttering or reorganizing the stuff which I have got, different kinds of clothes or books or makeup supplies or jewelry. So I have observed myself just cleaning up, decluttering and reorganizing. So I have spent a lot of time in the past year doing only these things instead of taking some kind of experience of going outside, meeting people. Secondly, I have also observed this. Whatever time I have just spent that time shopping, either going to a shopping mall or going to a store to get something for myself or for my family members. Thirdly, the thing which I have observed about my house is now I don't have any space to keep my personal items or my personal possessions like clothes or purses or shoes. So if I open my closet, there is no space in the closet. I feel as if my closet is not able to breathe. Or if I open the drawers, I'm just not able to open it because there is so much stuff kept in the drawers that drawers are meant to be used, open and closed, but I'm still not able to do that. Now I have understood that this is going to be my goal, that first of all, find time and do something else than cleaning, decluttering and organizing on my off office days. Number two, take some kind of an experience rather than just going out only for shopping. Go out maybe to do something which will add value to my life. Thirdly, I will create some space. I'll let my closet breathe. I'll let my drawers open and close. So now I'll tell you the kind of items which are there in my list, which I have decided not to put my money on, not to buy, not to get it as gifts from others. So the first item which I have put in my curated list is absolutely the most important thing for me, which is my clothes. So I have decided not to buy any kind of clothes or clothing item for myself in the next year, and I'll be using up everything which is there in my wardrobe, and I'll be able to see whether I fit in those things or not, because already I have so many things that even if I don't buy for the entire year, I'm sure I'll be able to take good care of all the events or all the celebrations or all the parties or all office things which I have to in my day-to-day life. If the things don't fit me, I will surely go to a tailor and find out if the tailor can fix it. If not, I'll donate it. But I'm not going to buy anything for myself in the department of clothes. Number two thing which is there in my curated list is books. This year, I'm not going to buy any new books for myself. It has so happened that because I'm a voracious reader and I'm in the field of education, I read a lot. And for that, I buy a lot of books every year. Though I have a lot of subscriptions of different kinds of libraries, but still it's always good to have your own copy if you want to take down notes. So because of that, I have got a lot of books with me. In fact, so I've decided to read up each and every book which I have with me right now, and if I have already finished reading the book and if I think that this book is not going to add any value to my life, I will donate that book to some other library, but I'm not going to buy any new ebooks or any new physical book as well. So no books for me. The third thing which is there in my list is kitchenware. When I entered my kitchen to reassess all the things which I have, I observed that I have so many things which are in multiples. So I have a lot of knives, I have a lot of ladles, I have a lot of forks, I have lot of plates, I have a lot of bowls. So now I have decided to pack all the things which are extra and not buy any new things, so that I'll be able to use whatever things I have. If there are guests at home, I can always take out the things, extra things which I have in my kitchen, and I will be able to use up those. So no kitchenware for me in the year 2022. The fourth thing which is there in my list is my shoes and my purses. I've observed while reassessing the entire thing that I have so many shoes and so many purses, and at one time I can use only one pair of shoes, or I can carry one tote. And most of the times, anything which is most comfortable, I tend to use that every day. So maybe I have many shoes with me, but I don't wear all the shoes every time. So I'm not going to buy any new shoes for myself, no new purse for myself in the year 2022. The next thing in my list is makeup items. I've decided not to buy any makeup supplies, any makeup items, because last year as well as last year, we have been using masks every time whenever we go out, and because we use masks it's not possible for us to use any kind of makeup items like foundation or concealer or lipstick or anything. So whatever makeup items I have not really used any of those in the last 2 years, and because of that I have decided not to buy anything new. In case if I need anything, I already have it in my makeup kit. I'll use up all those things. Next thing in my list is plants. Now, the year 2020 was such that everyone was trying to find out new hobbies so that they'll be able to pass time and they will be able to distract themselves from whatever was happening in the world. And I also did the same, and I picked up gardening as my hobby. So I went out and I bought a lot of plants. I learned how to do gardening, and it so happened that I started feeling really fond of gardening. I started giving a lot of time to gardening every day, but after that things opened up, life started rolling on the right direction, and then again there was no time for the hobby which I had created for myself, and because of which I had bought in a lot of plants. So even today I keep buying new plants so that I will be able to add something to my terrace garden. Now I have so many plants with me and such a huge terrace garden that now it is no more a hobby, but it has become an extra work for myself. So I have to take out some more time from my busy schedule and have to put in that time for my hobby come my work. So now I am not going to buy any new plants for my terrace garden. Whatever plants I have, I will tend those plants. I will take good advantage of the fruits that these plants have started giving me, and I will just enjoy gardening as a hobby and not as a work. The next item in my list is seasonal decorations. You'll agree with me that all of us keep buying seasonal decorations, whether it is for Diwali or for Dashera or for Ganpati festival. There are so many things which are there in the market. Every time they come up with something new, and the entire market is flooded with new things, and we also want to buy all the new decoration items at home. So I also did the same all these years. Every year I keep buying new seasonal decoration items, and whatever items I have used, I don't just throw it away, I just store it away, so that I think that maybe next year I'll be able to use it. But the next year comes and I go out and buy new seasonal decoration items, thinking that there is something new outside and the thing which I have has become old. But today it has so happened that my entire loft is filled with 7 to 8 years of decoration items which I have used only once. I'm not going to buy single decoration item for myself for any of the festivals. Whatever decoration items I have which I have stored away properly, I will be taking out all those. I'll do mix and match, I'll use up all those, and I will spend my entire year using the ones which I already have. One more thing which I have added up in this list is no decor items for home. The entire year 2020 and 21 we have spent at home, and so we decided to just deck up our home to make it aesthetically pleasing, and while doing so we have bought a lot of decor items. And now I keep doing that so that I'll be able to bring in some kind of a new dynamic to my home. But this year I have decided I will not buy anything in 2022 from the home decor category, because whatever I have, I can always mix and match. I can bring some kind of a decor item from some other room and I can keep it in drawing room. I can take something from the drawing room, I can take it to bedroom. I can do all these things. So I'm not going to buy any decor items for myself, because you cannot make a home with decor items. You make a home with people who are living in that home. So I will take out time for more important things in my life. The next and final item in my list is gifts. I am not going to gift anyone anything in the year 2022. At the same time, I'm not going to gift anything to my own self. Now, you might say that why not to gift others? If you don't want to buy for yourself, it's fine. But why to have this kind of a challenge where you are not buying things for others? But I have a very peculiar habit. I have a very strange habit that whenever I go out to buy a gift for someone else, I also buy a gift for my own self. And because of that, I buy 8 to 10 gifts in a year for my near and dear ones. So 8 to 10 new gifts I gift to my own self, thinking that I'm doing so much of work in my day-to-day life, so let me give something to my own self also. So this way I have added so many things to my already existing stuff that I don't want to add anything new. So till the time I don't get into a habit of just going out and buying something for someone else as a gift and not gifting my own self, I will stop buying gifts for others. I will just give them cash cards, which will be very helpful for them to buy whatever they want to buy. So no gifts for others or for my own self. So this was my list which I curated, and it took me more than a month to come to this list. I'm sure I'll be able to stick to this list. I have to see how long I go ahead with this list, whether I'm really able to take up this challenge and finish this challenge in the year 2022. So I'm sure you might have enjoyed this video, and if you have also come up with any kind of a challenge for yourself which you will be taking ahead in the year 2022, do write in the comment box, which will be helpful for all of us. So till then, have a great time and see you again.